So myself, Shailesh Jayantilal Wadher, working as a professor and director, School of Pharmacy, Swami Ramanand Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded, Maharashtra, India. So I am here, feel extremely happy today, and it is a great pleasure and honor for our School of Pharmacy to host and organize this 2 days international conference on theme Drug Discovery and Development Reaching the Unreached. Today we have inaugurated this international conference, and we are privileged and honored this morning by the gracious presence of Honorable Vice Chancellor and the President of the inauguration program, Dr. Uddhav Bhosle sir. I really express my deep gratitude to sir for inaugurating these 2 days international conference, which is hosted by our School of Pharmacy. I also highly delighted and respectfully welcome the special guests who came from the industry, Sri Sushruth Kulkarni sir, working as a global head, integrated product development organization, Dr. Reddy's Laboratory, Hyderabad. I also extend the warm welcome to the distinguished special guest, Dr. Abhay Jire sir, Chief Innovation Officer, AICT, New Delhi. I also welcome here Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor sir of this university, Dr. Joginder Singh Bisin sir, and for this inauguration, Dr. L.M. Wagmare sir, Dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, were present. So for this 2 days inauguration, 2 days international conference, we have the resource person from the different area and from the abroad also. Especially Dr. Vijay Kumar Mule, who is from the Institute of Neurobiological, National Autonomous University of Mexico. Then second resource person, Dr. Vishal Pendarkar sir, Senior Manager in Translational Science, Division of Experimental Drug Discovery and the Development, Singapore. And third resource person from the abroad, Dr. Elizabeth Kelmete Souz, Clinical Pharmacist and the Managing Director, Ayur Clinical Software and the Service, Brazil. And we have received very good response throughout the country. We got around 350 participation registration in this 2 days international conference. So we received the response from the MP, from the Rajasthan, from the Karnataka, and from the different corners of the Maharashtra. So I am really thankful to all the participants who came across the India for this 2 days international conference. So the objective, if you see, for organizing such type of the international conference or any type of the workshop, what you find that it initiates the organization of such conference to provide the platform for youth, researcher, teacher to present their hidden talent, novel research finding and the invention. It also encourages the participant for their original and the critical thinking, and it's also encouraged to inculcate a research culture among the students and to promote the interaction amongst the academia, R&D institute and the industry. So from industry also we have the different resource person. So this conference also encouraged the participation of the pharmacy field researcher to showcase innovative research project under the unique theme Drug Discovery and Development Reaching the Unreached. The event conference also provides the platform in building and strengthening the everlasting relationship among the fraternity of like-minded researcher and innovator for benefit of the society. So I really thankful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Uddhav Bhosle sir, and Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Joginder Singh Bisin sir, and other authority of university for showing the faith on us and giving this opportunity to the School of Pharmacy to host and organize this 2 days international conference. Thank you very much.
Any guesses? About 50,000. 55,000. We can safely say 85% of our institutions have never filed a patent ever. Why? Are we done? No. We lack the ecosystem which is required. And interactions like these will actually push you in that direction. Now, Government of India has also, and due to our sustained efforts, have actually created a special category for, and I had multiple interactions with Honorable Piyush Goyalji on this, Honorable Minister of Commerce. And when we were talking about, I told him that if you expect an educational institute to pay in par with an industry for filing their patent, then it's not going to work. I think you will be very happy to know about 6-8 months back there was a gadget notification which was announced in which the patent filing fees for educational institutes have been reduced by 80%. And now an educational institute can file a patent in 1,500 rupees, 1,800 rupees. But are we actually taking benefits of some of these policies which are out there? We have National Innovation and Startup Policy for faculty and students. How many of you are faculty and students here? Have you really looked at that policy? Whether your institute has that policy? You have. Okay. Because income tax निकाले, तो फिर बचता क्या है? कोई क्यों करे? Right? So we said we have to get this done. And actually I pushed AICTI, I pushed UGC to come up with this National Innovation and Startup Policy. And we had a committee under Professor Chunjunwala. I was convener. I not get into much of the details here because other people have to talk. But what I want to convey here is institutions like these need to emerge as global innovation hubs. You have to work with your surrounding. You have to engage in the area which is around you. And you will find zillions of problems which really need to be solved. And make what Western world is doing. Because there is a lot of unique opportunity within this country. And from here ideas should emerge. And only if ideas can emerge from this country, then only we will try or we will able to attain the real.
As you have said, sir, when creativity melts together with global issues, I believe you can bring the world together. Also, we'll definitely follow the path of excellence as it is the only and ultimate path of access to achieve the success. Thank you, sir, for giving your valuable and motivating information. Now it's time to listen to our chief guest, Honorable Dr. Shushruthji Kulkarni sir. We are so honored to have him as a chief guest today and to listen to his insights. Before that, I would like to request Dr. S.C. Dhawre sir to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Shri Shushruthji Kulkarni sir.
Vice Chancellor sir, Chairperson of this program, Bhosle sir, Shri Shushruthji Kulkarni ji, Dr. Abhay Jere ji, Honorable PVC sir, Shri Bishan sir, Dean sir, Dr. L.M. Wagmare, Convener of the program, Dr. Gattani sir, Dr. Wade sir, Director of the school, the other speakers, invited speakers, faculty members, principals, and the delegates. I'm here to introduce another important speaker and guest, very special guest, Management Council member of Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. He is on the governing body of NIPER Hyderabad. He has been associated with the very reputed institutes like NIPER Ahmedabad, ICT, Mumbai, and so many organizations.
My industry, what was the level of, I would say, the instrumentation or the advanced analytics 5 years down the line and what is today is completely different, putting a lot of pressure on research scholars as well as in industry. So, coming back again the point, unless and until the deep science, we will not be able to solve the nitrosamine issue. When I looked at the slight chemistry part of nitrosamine, from where it can come, there are 50 different ways through which nitrosamines can come. And unless and until we have absolute granularity on understanding how it is coming and how it is happening, it will be very difficult for us to control nitrosamine in drug products. This is just as one example. There are several other examples doing on preclinical research, clinical research, on the regulatory sciences, on the formulation technologies. There are very, very specific gene therapies which are coming up. Lot of contextual canvas which is open. And in today's world, where knowledge will not give you a superiority. What you pick up from the knowledge and what we adapt that knowledge to an academic research, that's what makes you a different. And it goes from individual, it goes from institution, it goes from countries everywhere. Those who can take this initiative of knowledge management and applying it would really be successful in the coming world. Pharma industry has really been very, very successful with respect to processes, with respect to product development. We really want to move very fast on the next generation of technologies. Some of them like device management, how do we create medical devices which are more user friendly at a lower cost? How do we keep cost of our product very, very low? You probably might not be aware, but currently in pharma industry, almost 20% to 25% price erosion every year. That's the trend for last 3, 4 or last more than 5 years. So what happens if you have an X amount of business in the market, next year if you don't do anything, you would be 75% of the X. And if you really want to drive the growth, you have to first cover up the 75% and then build growth on it. That's the pressure the industry is facing. Unless and until we do good on innovation, unless and until we have few products which are really innovative, making it user friendly for the patient, payers are ready to pay that innovation. Research based universities in US and in Europe, and I have seen that collaboration is working very, very well and giving the edge on innovation. There's another aspect which I realized what makes the difference from 82 number to 42 and going forward, what needs to be assembled together to get it higher on the effectiveness of our innovation is development countries' budgets are very high. They spend a lot. That does not mean that we can't spend a lot, but we need to spend effectively. Now, how do we spend effectively is really getting into granularity of innovation. Using a lot of digital tools, AI tools available. Probably if we start looking towards how many AI initiatives are being taken, how this can be used in current research, it would give a lot of boost on effectiveness of innovation. Coming to a very simple matrix, if I can produce a result, if I can produce a knowledge with 7 experiments, I should not do 8th experiment on my laboratory. That's the level of granularity. That's the level of scientific hypothesis. Because this is in development innovation, there would be some failure of experiments calling this as a getting learning out of those experiments and reducing the and increasing the effectiveness of innovation is what we are calling it as getting productivity in the innovation. There's another aspect which industry looks at the universities is how do we make sure that when the scientists come out of university on day one, they can start giving value in the industry. We are working there are a lot of institutes, respected members on dais. It's my honor to be here with this very motivating conference. It's very delightful to see all scientists coming together for a couple of days with a very noble cause. When I read the title, Reaching the Unreached, that really motivated me, what this program is all about. I saw the agenda. It covers a lot of things, cellular entry receptors, then cancer sameness inhibitors, preclinical research, lot of pharmaceutical technology development as well. And it's a wonderful conglomerate of various scientific topics, and a lot of figures could happen through this discussion. That's how I look at such conferences. I see lot of tense, in the atmosphere. Let's be very relaxed. Innovation comes with relaxation. Innovation is a serious business, but it has to be taken very light, and that's how I did it in my career. Yeah. Mr. Jere said there is a need to collaborate from the institutes and industry, and I would like to take some of thoughts on this part. Industry, and I right now wear a hat of industry research head. We are more on the applied research. We say that XYZ works, take it forward. XYZ doesn't work, just push it aside. A lot of contextual thinking what we do, and where we really depend on the universities, on academia, is to do the deep science. And that collaboration between deep science done by the institute. Best wishes for this conference to make it to be successful, and I'm sure with the discussion and with the debate what going on in this conference will trigger some of very good innovative thoughts in the minds of scientists, and which will take innovation forward. Thank you.
Encouraging them to keep alive their creative ideas. We all appreciate the extensive efforts you have taken to share your views and the steps they need to take the progress. Thank you once again, sir, for your influential message. I take this opportunity and humbly request Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Uddhavji Bhosle Sir, to address the gathering with the presidential address.
Abhay Jere, Chief Innovation Officer. My colleagues from this university, Dr. Bhisen, Dr. Vade, Dr. Wagmare, Dr. Ghattani, of the dais, the dignitaries from foreign countries, participants from various colleges affiliated to the university within the state, outside the state, students, media person, ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning to one and all. It is my indeed privilege and great honor to welcome you all for the inaugural function of International Conference on Drug Discovery and Development, Reaching to the Unreached. I take this opportunity to thank Sushrutji Kulkarni, then Dr. Abhay Jere, the foreign delegates for their participation, association and help in organizing this international conference. This university, Swami Ramananda Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded, established in 1994, has achieved Latur and Hingoli. and have the study center. This university has 350 affiliated colleges under its jurisdiction in 4 districts, namely Nanded, Parmani, Hingori and Latur, having 176 courses with a student strength of around 1.7 lakhs and 4,000 students through external mode. This university hosts more than 70 foreign students for PG and PhD program across 5 countries, and efforts are going on to increase this number and the nationality. This university has adopted the school system and granted academic autonomy for the schools, and these schools follows choice-based credit system. Our university is the first university in the state of Maharashtra to have the policies for credit transfer for the courses offered through NPTEL, SWAYAM and other MOOCs platform, and as a result, we have highest enrollment for these courses. The special attention has been given to inculcate a research attitude and the employability of the student. This university has the Center of Excellence in Seismology. The university has developed a state-of-the-art laboratories with modern and advanced research instruments. The university has established many centers like Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics for research and innovation. University has an incubation center and many startups have been on board. This university has received a financial assistance from different state and central funding agencies as well as through industries and other sources. This university has earned a substantial fund through consultancy and technology transfer scheme. The professors and researchers of this university have invented, patented and commercialized the many ideas. The professor and student of this university has received a recognition at national and international level for their contribution in the field of teaching, research, innovation and extension activity. University has created a conducive culture for research. University has introduced many schemes for the faculty member on the campus and the faculties from affiliated colleges, such as research semester scheme for campus teacher, Center for Research Outcome and Promotion, financial assistance for publication in journals, for participation in conferences held in India and abroad, and as a consequence, more than 1,000 research articles are published in highly reputed journals, indexed in Scopus and Web of Sciences. Many teachers from campus often visit foreign countries through fellowship and visiting a scholarship. University alumni are international universities and research institutions. In sports and cultural activity, university alumni have been a part of Indian team and they are doing extremely good at state as well as at national level. This university intends to enhance industry-institute interaction and industry participation for industry-sponsored project, student internship, industry mentor, etc. And this university has entered MOU with many industries. And hopefully, this university intends to have an MOU with Dr. Reddy's laboratories in near future. University has entered MOU with national and international academic and research institutions like Hayang University, University of Malaysia, Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services, AMD, Department of Atomic Energy, Government of India, Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, Film and Television Institutes, India, etc. University is academically linked with European nations through Erasmus Mundus scheme. Simultaneously, university is in the process of finalizing MOU with many national and international universities. The university has organized many conferences and workshops with an aim to extend a platform for the researchers, working professionals to share their ideas, to increase their linkages for academic and research activities. We at this university are working on an basic research as well as applied research too. This university has developed a curriculum where the main emphasis on development of main emphasis is to increase the student employability as well as the measure this outcome. Whatever the curriculum that we have designed, this curriculum is an outcome-based curriculum with an intent to inculcate inculcate the research, at the same time to increase the employability of the students too. This conference, I take this opportunity to congratulate the team from School of Pharmaceutical Sciences for organizing this international conference and extending a platform for the researchers. I extend my best wishes and I hope this conference is successful in all sense. Thank you very much.
You can start.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth. I'm from Brazil. I'm working for 28 years in a medical school with managed 5 pharmacies and supply all necessity about the pharmaceutical, clinical pharmaceutical issue. And now I'm retired. I'm staying in India for study Ayurveda. And I want to deep about Ayurveda to return to Brazil to spread this knowledge, this ancient knowledge there. My talk in this conference is about the development of new drugs. We talk about all the steps to produce it and to development these drugs and to be able to license, to put on the market. I think the collaboration can I help to this event is talking about how to produce these medicines and how is made possible for a single student, because when you started study pharmacy, you have a lot of tools, a lot of fields to work in. And sometimes it's difficult for a single student to can see where the futures is available for them. And my intention is show this field when the students take work in the future when they finish his graduation. Better?
Yes, very good.
Okay. Drug discovery development reaching to unreach हा जो कॉन्सेप्ट आहे त्याचा एकच ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह आहे की बिंग अ युनिव्हर्सिटी की युनिव्हर्सिटीत एक प्रायमरी प्रिन्सिपल असते की लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचलं पाहिजे. सो हा ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह घेऊन आम्ही इनिशिएटिव्ह सुरू केलेला आहे आणि ह्यामध्ये जे कॉमन पीपल्स आहेत, स्टुडंट्स आहेत, रिसर्चर्स आहेत, टीचर्स आहेत आणि इंडस्ट्री जे बी लागणारी मदत आहे किंवा कम्युनिकेशन आहे ते आम्ही ह्या कॉन्फरन्सद्वारे प्रयत्न करतो. ह्या कॉन्फरन्समध्ये परदेशातील आणि देशातील विविध सायंटिस्ट, इंडस्ट्री पर्सनल्स, टीचर्स, रिसर्चर्स हे पार्टिसिपेट करत आहेत. आणि या कॉन्फरन्समध्ये मेक्सिको, सिंगापूर, ब्राझील इथून विविध एक्सपर्ट्स आपलं प्रेझेंटेशन डिलिव्हर करण्यासाठी आलेले आहेत. आणि ह्या कॉन्फरन्सचा सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना, रिसर्चर्सना, टीचर्सना फायदा होईल अशी अपेक्षा आहे. थँक्यू.
आता आम्ही जे 2 सेशन अटेंड केले होते त्यामध्ये मुळे सर आणि पेंढारकर सर यांनी आम्हाला खूप नॉलेजेबल गोष्टी सांगितल्या. त्यामध्ये ड्रग डिस्कवरीबद्दल आम्हाला खूप सारं नॉलेज भेटलं, जसं की आम्ही रिसर्चबद्दल आम्ही खूप सारं शिकू शकतो, तर ते आम्हाला खूप हेल्पफुल होतं.
Good afternoon. I am young farm student. Came from Sanya College of Pharmacy. I am a research college student, and I today joined the international conference session organized by the SRTMU University Nanded. And this conference helped to provide too much knowledge about in the process of research process. And he also plays Muli sir and Pendalkar sir. Guide Pendal sir's overall speech, give information about what is the future application of drug discovery and what is the future how we gain profit by selling our patent and our project and also Modi sir tell about what is the future, what is the coronavirus side effect, and how we avoid the molecular retardation of the coronavirus. In means जे आपले कोविडची जी सेल आहे ती टार्गेट सेलवर ॲक्ट केल्याच्या नंतर ती आपण त्याच्यावरती ड्रग देण्याच्या पहिले ते कोणत्या टार्गेट सेलवरती एक्झॅक्टली ॲक्शन शो करते आणि ते आपण कसं इनिबिट करू शकतो. म्हणजे जे टार्गेट आहे, मॉलिक्युलर टार्गेट आहे, ते कसं फाइंड आउट केलं जातं याबद्दलची इन्फॉर्मेशन दिलेली आहे. आणि हा सेशन आमच्यासाठी खूप बेनिफिशियल ठरतो आणि रिसर्च स्टुडंट असल्यामुळे तो हा एकंदरीत सर्व सेशन आमच्यासाठी खूप बेनिफिशियल ठरतो. थँक्यू.
Hello, my name is Professor Prashant Khatkar. I am working as a professor of medicinal chemistry in prestigious Institute of Chemical Technology, Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Technology in Mumbai. I am here as one of the resource persons for this conference. I will be talking about a niche area in oncology therapeutic, that is the design and development of cancer sameness inhibitors. We have already discovered a molecule whose phase 1 clinical trials for triple negative breast cancer patients will begin in next month. This was done in collaboration with a company in Mumbai, that is Godavari Biorefineries Limited, which is the parent company is Somaya, a group of companies who are into sugar business. Now the interesting part is this molecule is first of its kind. And this is a first-in-class inhibitor and particularly targeted for Indian patients, particularly the triple-negative breast cancer patients for which there is no drug. Now, most of the breast cancer patients, at least 50% of the breast cancer patients are triple-negative and there is no therapy. Eventually, these patients die. So, this particular molecule is going to help in treating triple-negative breast cancer patients.